Speaking of videoing practices, there's one iconic scrimmage.
There is. Knows if it actually happened because
it happened.
So we have a practice team that's just all have to be students at the university. They basically just volunteer their time, and I think we were down 15. We cut it to like 10.
Was it you, or was everybody making?
It was me, but the points went to the Iowa Hawkeyes. So I think I had 22 points in the moral of the story.
I'm sorry. 22 points.
The basketball world is buzzing after shocking leaked footage confirmed what many thought was impossible. Caitlin Clark once racked up an astonishing 22 points in just 2 minutes during a college scrimmage. This jaw-dropping revelation comes shortly after her appearance on David Letterman's show, where she casually dropped the claim that, until now, seemed too unbelievable to be real. Buckle up as we dive into every jaw-dropping detail of this historic performance. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more game-changing sports content. For years, Clark's tale of the legendary Iowa practice session lingered in basketball lore. One of those you had to be there moments. It was the kind of story so incredible, it bordered on myth. Skeptics wrote it off as exaggeration, while believers leaned on Clark's reputation for rising to the occasion. The newly unearthed footage puts all doubt to rest, capturing Clark at her peak as she systematically dismantles male practice players with a scoring onslaught that defies belief. But what makes this revelation truly explosive isn't just the sheer number of points, it's the context. In the middle of a high-intensity scrimmage against bigger, stronger male athletes, Clark single-handedly erased a 15-point deficit in a matter of minutes.
22 points in 2 minutes was the moral of the story.
I'm sorry. 22 points in 2 minutes.
It was funny because
When Caitlin Clark sat across from David Letterman and casually mentioned her 22-point outburst, the moment slipped by with surprisingly little reaction. Just another jaw-dropping tale in a career overflowing with them. But for those who grasp the mathematical realities of basketball, her claims sent up immediate red flags. Scoring that much, that fast? It sounded almost impossible.
Volunteer their time, and I think we were down 15. So we cut it to like 10, maybe, I don't even know.
When you couple of threes.
Scoring 22 points in an entire game is impressive. Doing it in just 2 minutes borders on myth. Letterman's follow-up questions captured the delicate balance between awe and disbelief, with even Clark admitting how surreal it felt. "I couldn't believe it myself," she confessed, recalling how her usually composed demeanor gave way in the face of a performance so extraordinary. Even she couldn't fully process it.
Number 22, Caitlin Clark!
I think this is a good excuse to miss school.
Absolutely. To see your sister.
Reaching 22 points in 2 minutes would demand near-perfect shooting, relentless defensive pressure, and flawless execution. A combination so rare that not a single NBA player has ever achieved it in an official game. This statistical improbability transformed Clark's claim into one of sport's most tantalizing what-if legends, suspended somewhere between folklore and fact. Now, the leaked footage turns speculation into documented history. The video doesn't just show the points, it captures the unraveling of her opponents in real time. Grown college athletes, bigger and stronger, visibly struggle as a 20-year-old Caitlin Clark bends the laws of basketball before their eyes, rewriting what's possible with every possession. The footage starts off unassumingly, a routine scrimmage, with Iowa trailing by double digits. Then, like flipping a switch, Clark catches fire in a way that has to be seen to be believed. Her first three-pointer comes off a lightning-fast sidestep, So quick the defender barely flinches before the net snaps with surgical precision.
On her, she scores the bucket, still shooting the ball at the logo. This woman is amazing.
What follows is a scoring spree that would make even Stephen Curry pause. Contested transition threes, off-balance bombs, and a one-legged logo shot that completely shatters basketball's conventional wisdom. The male defenders, who started with casual confidence, soon shift to faces of pure panic as Clark's relentless barrage shows no signs of slowing down.
They still don't. Like, I still love to bring it up to them. We talk a lot of crap, so.
The most telling moment comes after her fifth consecutive three-pointer, when the camera catches Clark herself momentarily stunned, hands on her head as if she, too, can't quite believe what's unfolding. This raw, unguarded reaction, a stark contrast to her usual composed demeanor, serves as the final seal of authenticity, confirming the footage's legitimacy.
Iconic scrimmage.
There is.
Yeah.
We have a practice team that's just all guys. We were down 15. So we make a couple threes. We cut it to 10.
Well, now when you say we make a couple of threes,
It was me, but the points went to the Iowa Hawkeyes. After my fifth three in a row in a minute, I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. I was running around, and we ended up winning, and our boy practice players didn't hear the end of it. They still don't. I still love to bring it up to them. We talk a lot of crap.
These aren't scripted highlights. They're spontaneous bursts of basketball brilliance that even their creator can't fully grasp. By the time the sequence concludes with Clark sinking a floating 30-footer over two defenders, the scrimmage has transcended its role as a routine practice, transforming into a moment of immortal basketball folklore. This footage obliterates one of sport's most enduring myths: the idea that male competition inherently outpaces elite women's play. Clark isn't merely holding her own against high-level male athletes. She's dominating them, showcasing a level of shot-making so extraordinary it's rarely seen at any tier of organized basketball.
Got a bounce. Here's Clark back to Boston. Back inside. Oh, good ball movements. And it's Boston. Here is Clark off the screen, launches, and drops a triple. Really physically demanding.
So it is extremely difficult, just not only physically, but also mentally staying.
The implications of this moment stretch far beyond a single practice session, compelling a much-needed reevaluation of how we perceive women's basketball achievements. When Clark effortlessly drains NBA-range threes against defenders capable of playing professionally overseas, it lays bare the emptiness of arguments that dismiss the level of competition in women's basketball.
Videoing practices, there's one iconic.
Perhaps most damning for the skeptics is how Clark's practice performance mirrors her actual games. The same logo threes, audacious passes, and clutch gene that made her an NCAA legend are on full display against male competition, proving that her skills are universally transferable. In an era where WNBA players like Sabrina Ionescu have outshot NBA stars in three-point contests, Clark's footage delivers the missing visual proof that elite talent knows no gender. The question isn't whether she can compete with men. It's whether any defender, at any level, can contain her when she's fully unleashed. Amid the scoring frenzy, one play stands out for what it reveals about Clark's basketball mindset. After securing a defensive rebound, she doesn't just push the tempo. She immediately spots a streaking teammate before the opponents have even transitioned. The resulting touchdown pass for an easy layup showcases that even in the midst of her most relentless scoring barrage, Clark's playmaking instincts never take a back seat. This balance, a ruthless scorer and a selfless distributor, is exactly why she led the NCAA in assists while simultaneously rewriting scoring records.
AA record. We'll keep counting it. And it's supposed to be posting up, but you know who they go to. 22 from the outside. Oh,
This aspect of the sequence deserves special attention, as it sheds light on Clark's adaptation to the WNBA. Early criticisms about her turnover struggles often overlook the fact that she's consistently asked to make high-difficulty passes, a testament to her visionary playmaking. The reality is that her teammates, still adjusting to her exceptional court vision, aren't always in sync with the level of creativity she brings. The practice footage proves that this isn't a flaw, but a defining feature of her game. Clark sees and executes passes that most players wouldn't even attempt, a trait that will undoubtedly revolutionize her pro team's offense once the chemistry develops. While the hype around her scoring is well-deserved, it's this unique blend of selflessness and audacity that makes her truly unstoppable.
Black and white sports reporters. Well, I saw this footage come out and was like, wow. It was pretty impressive. Now, I'll be the first to admit, yes, I understand this is a men's practice.